Fine then, let's get started.
Mugen is the name, pal. You got that?
Hello everybody, Yoshimitsu veteran Alpha-Solidus here, once again at last, bringing you some more Tekken 7 Fated Retribution ranked matches with Yoshimitsu. And to start off here, I just want to say, I finally decided to go ahead and try and go for Byyako here. Every time that I've gotten on here, I found myself to, end up D-ranking and having to, waste my time getting my Genbu rank back. This game is really rough in terms of the amount of dedication that you have to put into it. I swear, as soon as you start slacking on the game, you pay for it. This game is like a damn full-time job if you want to stay good at it. But yeah, to start off here, we're going to be fighting the King player, K-Dog. And this was some of my starting matches getting back on the game. I think a couple matches down is when I finally started to get warmed up. He's playing a little bit scrubby against me right now. But 2 matches later on, I just, I catch on to his playstyle and, get my my wins back. Well, not my wins, get my matches back.
Round 3. Fight.
Yeah, I think he got some pretty bad matches on me when I was just starting to get back on the game for this, play session. This play session here. As you've noticed, I made a pretty cool looking new customization. You see there, Amazon rainforest inspired. He even got a little, frog on his hip there. And the shower head, I put that on him to make his outfit look, moist and wet. It works pretty well for the look. It helps the colors, brings out the colors well. Like it kind of increases the contrast of them, makes it look better. Ooh, ate the whole move. It was just too slow. But yeah, it brings out the contrast of the colors in the outfit. The shower head. That's why I put it on him. I normally don't put those oddball items on the characters, but it turned out to work. Turned out to work better this time. Actually helped the overall look of the outfit. Rainforest inspired. I think this is my best customization yet. I have made another customization, like some type of expeditionist / miner or whatever it looks like. But I think this is my best one overall. I think I might need to make a different costume to fit my rank colors. Since I'll be going up to Byyako this video.
Round 1. Fight.
Yeah, I kind of noticed that he kept running at me doing, Shining Wizard. This is what they call it. Hesitated too much there. I would have got a free sweep. So yeah, lately I've been making very good use of his no sword stance. I've been trying to bring out the potential of both his stances lately. And trying to figure out how to better make them flow into one another. It seems that Yoshimitsu's regular sword stance doesn't have a move that flows into it that well. Flash is pretty much the only thing that goes into it. Otherwise, you'd have to just redraw it out of your sheath. You know. I think that's where he's lacking. He doesn't. His stances don't quite flow into another. They only have one move each that, you know, switches him to a different stance. I didn't quite do it. Nope. Yeah, I was hoping he would back roll, but he didn't. And that was unfortunate right there. You know, just a tiny small step, and you know, he spaced it. But yeah, as I was saying before, this game is like a full-time job if you want to stay good at it, you know, every day. You absolutely cannot slack on this game if you use Yoshimitsu, otherwise you're going to come back to it playing like shit. You know, as you can see. Usually, I would say my starting matches are kind of bad. You know, starting matches for the entire game session that I'm playing. Whether it be, you know, 1 hour to 2 hours long or 3 or 4 hours long. Usually my starting matches are the worst because I'm still warming up. Because there's just so goddamn much to, you know, to take into consideration when using Yoshimitsu. So many mix-ups, so many situations where you have to take into account what the hell the opponent is thinking. Oh my god, those nice plus frames. Yeah, he kept hitting me with that shit. That side step setup right there. I don't know why I kept falling for it. And I also kind of fucked up that combo dropped. Yes. Keep hammering out the down forward fours. Sometimes it works. If you're by the wall. Because you know it's 12 frames and it gives you, yeah, right there, I fell for the same side step setup. So yeah, yeah, stuttering again. It's 12 frames and it gives you pushback. So yeah, sometimes it's a good idea to just keep using it by the wall. Yep, there we go. 3 total 4 saves a day. Usually it doesn't. You usually get counter hit the fuck out of that move. I'm surprised it actually worked that time. 3 total 4 usually ends up with me being counter hit even with proper spacing. Yeah, as a hint, please don't use 3 tilde 4 against better players. Because if they're really consistent with their backdashes, usually they'll end up spacing it. Despite you forward stepping and then throwing out the move, it'll end up being spaced. And they'll get a free Punisher float.
Round 1. Fight.
With that grab that I broke earlier, I was just mashing either, you know, 1 or 2. I was mashing 2 at first, and then I started mashing 1+2. I don't know the exact break for all of King's throws, but I usually press 1+2. 1+2 or 2, that's what I usually press. If he's putting me in the chain throw. Forward roll to rainbow drop. Pretty sure that was really unexpected. Woodcutter. Recently started adding that to my, repertoire of, more commonly used attacks with Yoshi. I'm normally kind of afraid of using Woodcutter or something. Yeah, I think it's called Woodcutter. I'm usually afraid of using it because it has such, fucked up startup. It seems like a bad idea to use in those situations. But on Wake Up, I think it's good, or on Grounded, because if you kick over them and then they try to press some shit getting up, you'll end up counter hitting them to a face down head towards position. And then you can use another down one into a woodcutter and hit them again. Yeah, he left after those losses because he realized I caught on to that shit. My warm-up matches were over. Dr. Young. I fought this person a long time ago and ranked around Overlord or Savior. Probably haven't seen him since he's been up here in the higher ranks, probably. Seiryu, 2 ranks away from Genbu. Come on, start off already.
Round 1. Fight.
That was a good don't give a fuck uppercut. That was one of the very few times in the history of using Yoshimitsu that I was ever able to just get up and press shit. And it actually worked. Usually you can never do that with Yoshi. Yeah, them colors looking real nice on my outfit right there. You see that Sando Giza right there, a leaf colored Sando Giza. I'm probably not even saying it right, but yeah, you know what I mean, the hat. Rain pouring off the leaf, shower head. Ankles, bruh. See what I've been talking about in the earlier videos where people don't never want to block low against Yoshi? They're like, oh, he doesn't have any, good launchers from his crouch, so I just won't block low and I'll take half my life bar until I block low. Yeah, it can fuck up people's toes with Yoshi if they don't, start blocking low. Stylish finisher right there. I rarely do that. Yeah, I had to leave because I don't think it would have been worth the hard work for the .25. For the 25 cents. I need a whole dollar. That boy Cam. A high rank player that didn't realize he was using the exact same patterns over and over again. remember fighting him earlier, but earlier he was lagging his ass off so much that even he didn't want to play anymore.
Round one. Fight.
Right there. That mashing. Oh, that was a fresh flash right there. This dude was giving me so many counter hit launches, it's just insane. Yeah, his combo damage is insane too. So I was fighting another high rank player the other day, and I realized high rank only needs literally one combo in the mix up to win a round. One combo. It's like, I think his regular launchers will always lead to like a 50% combo or more if he hits you with that tracking move that has armor. Marn's leg or something, Eric's called it. If he hits you with that, you know, if it's a wall stage and he has some wall carry that he's able to get you over there to the wall, say goodbye to like 75% of your life bar. And I honestly think that's a little bit broken. This dude's combo damage is absolutely absurd. He can already do fuck tons of chip damage to you, you know, with all of his constant flow charting, you know, chipping away at your feet and shit, and getting guaranteed 3 hits in a row from his dumbass strings. Like that shit. That was 1, 2, 3, guaranteed 3 hits in a row. He has some other ones as well. That was a fresh parry. Started using the uncle shoulder on the wall there. Two into the 2-2 into no sword forward +2 is the most damage that you'll get on the wall with Yoshimitsu, period. Unless you do back 2-2, no, not back 2-2, but back 1-1 into down back 3-3-3-3 for the entire string, you know, all the lows. That's the exact same as 2-2 no sword forward 1+2. And I think the 2-2 no sword forward 1+2 is more consistent. You're more likely to hit it than the back 1-1 off of a wall carry. That was an ugly ass hit. One key teller for these high-rank players that they're trying to use that powerful ass armored launcher move right there is when he switches his stance. He either switches his stance or uses his, I don't know if it's a forward 3 or whatever, but it's that move where he boot kicks you from a long distance that a lot of players like to use. I don't know the notation, but you all know what it is. That one right there. it leaves him in the stance that will allow him to use his power crush launcher. So watch out for whenever he does that kick or he switches his stance. But that's just, you know, some advice against the more predictable high rank players that like to mash shit.
Fight.
I think they kind of made Howrang a little bit too powerful by giving him some of Beck's moves. I think one of the key moves that they gave him from Beck is that is it Flamingo Stance? Flamingo Stance something where he, you know, spins around and kicks you in your stomach and he gets a knockdown and you'll be lying head towards face down. I don't know the notation for it, but it's really fucking quick and they usually like to use 2 to 3 in a row because it has so much range. And it comes out really quick.
Round 1. Fight.
Yeah, you know when they think they some good shit if they have the full intro play. If they have their full intro play, they think they some good shit. Or they think they gonna get an easy win. Look at all those highs. Some fresh bait for you know, counter hit down forward for a crouch. Actually getting some good mileage off that move.
KO.
Twinkle toes.
Round 3. Fight.
That move right there he just did. But I blocked it. They like to use that one. I don't know what to do about that. I might need to lab it. But Howrang is such a, you know, tough character to lab against because he has so much shit. I recently labbed it against Eddie. And as a tip against Eddie using Yoshimitsu, just simply use flashing steel when he goes into relaxed stance or negative. Soon as you see him use any move that puts him into the, you know, the lying position, simply throw out his flashing steel. Or if you get hit by a move that leaves him in relaxed stance or you know, the lying position, simply use down forward 4. He's actually negative on hit enough that he can't throw out another move before your down forward 4 from crouch can come out. But yeah, that advice was against Eddie, just so you know the context, because we're watching a Howrang match.
Round 2. Fight.
Oh, got a head turner right there. I should have did another one. Pressing buttons. Man, eating that good ass damage. That was a meaty ass flash. You're just stubborn to lose the round right there. You know you're gonna lose it. No way. They don't steal my round like that. Oh my god, that was a nice launcher right there. Nice open launcher. Clean hit. Man, I saw some verdant pastures on that launcher.
Fight.
So open. Now, that was a nice ass whiff punish, but I didn't do shit with it. Right here, I've been trying to test Yoshimitsu's wall carry. I just got it right there. I actually made it. But the last hit did not connect. I was trying to test the new wall carry for Yoshi. But his, you know, standing jab is quite difficult to hit after his tail spin. Excellent punish. Yeah, after a tail sorry. Yeah, after a tail spin, you can forward dash into a jab, you know, high jab, if you time it correctly, into his back one spins, and you can just do one spin, one spin, one spin, one spin, into down 2-2-1, and you'll get a pretty far wall carry off of a minor launcher. And it can set up some, you know, extra pressure and momentum that way. But it's kind of iffy like that. I keep missing it. Have to time it late. You know, time the punch late, I guess. Oh, head turner. That throw right there is extremely hard to see against Haran because it comes out of his stance. It is so fucking hard to see. Normally 1+2 throws are, you know, the easier throws for me to break. But against Haran, his 1+2 throw is super hard to see out of all those buttons he's pressing. Head on the ground. Kind of odd for that move because it used to hit so high. I think they actually meant. Oh shit! I actually got hit with that. Right back at you, but it's, you know, a lot weaker. Oh, another one right back at you. Yeah. Damn, what the hell was I saying? Oh yeah, grabs are really hard to see against Haran, and his stances are against all those buttons. Crazy hard to see.
Round one. Fight.
Nope, still real hard to see. That was a clean sidestep, but you know, sometimes it's so hard to, you know, actually react after those because the position changes. I was actually trying to backstep after that, so I don't understand how the second hit was able to land.
Round 3.
Oh my god, Spirit Finger. Clean sidestep. Fell for the old school, no sword sweep setup. Well, that was basic setup. Oh shit, got him with a topsy-turvy combo. Man, dude getting ate up. Oh, ain't getting me with that one this time. Clean sidestep into a launcher.
Get ready for the next
I love Yoshimitsu's sidestep 2 launcher so much because it looks like he, you know, launches them over the moon. Uppercuts them over the moon. I'm not sure if there's another
fight.
combo that does that to people. Makes them do a backflip like that. That'd be unique to Yoshi. Caught him pressing buttons. I'm pressing buttons again, but I didn't get anything from it because of the tiptoe.
KO. Round 3. Fight.
Caught me with that lane attack. Wasn't backstepping properly. Damn, that was a juicy hit. You know, should have been clean though.
Fight.
Damn. Would have been a nice ass, you know, attack throw. But no. Hitting that attack throw is, you know, incredibly rare with Yoshimitsu. I swear to God, that attack throw from Flea Walk, man, you just did the ultimate style on. Flea Walk 3. One of the most stylish looking moves in the game. That's some 100% Manji Ninja shit.
Round 1. Fight.
Oh shit, over the moon, topsy-turvy combo. Fucking love that launcher. Swear to God, one of the few moves that makes people look really stupid if they get hit by it. Clean green open pastures launcher.
KO. Round 3. Fight.
That was a nice teleport right there. Almost had it. Oh my God, that was a nice backstep.
You win.
Oh my God, the spirit finger. Spirited that hitbox to the back of my head. Oh my God, he must have been so salty about that. That was one of the most craziest kills I ever got in this game. Craziest KOs. Fucking killed somebody behind me.
Fight.
Finally I get some, some Tekken 7 bullshit to work in my favor. Usually it's always against me. Oh, he didn't let me drain his life away.
Round 2. Fight.
I have 1992 wins, the year of my birth.
KO. Round 3. Fight.
92. Yeah, you should have been putting work in with all those wins. A lot of ups and downs.
KO. Round 4. Fight.
You can tell he's not too great because he falls for, forward 3-4, which is, extremely seeable. It's actually a little bit punishable. Now that hurt.
Fight.
We got those log kicks. Pull those log kicks. Look really heavy. Unlike some attacks of some other characters in this game. Open pastures launcher right there.
You win.
Funny trade. I dug in. Didn't want to play no more. Yet another Genbu Lars. Actually, not another Genbu Lars, but another Lars on this same stage. Don't know what's going on here. I almost
Fight.
promoed off of him if he had stayed. Seemed like he was going in that direction. Getting a little greedy right there. Trying to shoe shine me. Oh fuck. That match was mine, but you know, for some reason that, you know, back turn 2 didn't work. And right there, he just went over that launcher. He somehow jumped over the mid. Don't know how. That launcher somehow avoids high sometimes. Fucked up right there. Oh, nice. Oh shit.
Round 3. Fight.
Man, that round was mine. I should have just used the one. I thought I was closer than the wall than I was. Off that down 2-2. I should have just pressed 1. Nice plus frames. Really hate when I get counter hit mode on that chariot tackle. It was not a chariot tackle, it was kamikaze.
Round 4. Fight.
So get up and press some shit. Oh my god, that was a bad match right there. Gave up 2 rounds. 2 rounds could have been nice. That whole situation would have been reversed.
Get ready for the next battle. Round 1. Fight.
This outfit looks perfect on this stage. This stage and the tropical jungle one. Man, those lows are painful, and yet he's not negative on his lows. Oh shit.
Round 2. Fight.
Didn't do it right. Didn't do the reset right. I didn't even mean to do that death copter. Or something I just improvised with. It's supposed to be a tech roll catch setup, but I messed it up. There we go, seal the deal. I knew my full juggle wouldn't have killed him, so I opted for a little extra damage with the, you know, wake up catch. Mixed up my, usual
Round
no sword mix up.
fight.
Oh, no, I mean not no sword mix up, but no sword sweep combo. No sweep setup, not combo. Oh shit, he went under my running 3. Get out, man. Damn. Oh, here we go. Oh, nice. Nice reset right there. Twinkle toes, bruh.
Get ready for the next battle.
Wasn't a reset, but it was a knockdown setup for Yoshimitsu's no sword sweep. Keep telling y'all that no sword sweep winning me more matches than regular unblockable. So glad they gave him that sweep. So glad they gave him that sweep.
Round 1. Fight.
Just realizing lately that no swords' strength is wake up, setups, and a knockdown that places him very near the opponent if you can get it. So that's one of the best knockdown moves in the game if you can get it. Oh, actually, take that back. Not in the game, but it's one of the best, one of the more advantageous knockdowns for the 3+4 and no sword.
Round 3. Fight.
And press some shit. Oh, here's where all the weird shit start happening. I think this guy might be getting a desync error glitch. He might be getting a desync glitch, one that I got before, where some scrubby ass Asuka player managed to get her Byyako from me because I got desynced while she was able to finish the match that I got disconnected from. It's a bullshit glitch. Look at this weird shit. All of a sudden he's playing good, now he's just, looking dumb. I thought he quit, honestly. But no, it's a desync glitch. Where your opponent gets a screen that says syncing, and if they can't sync back up, they'll get a communication error. In some stupid weird cases, your opponent can still finish the match despite the other person getting disconnected. Like what most likely happened here. He had sent me a message saying, "Wow," after that happened, because he probably thinks I rage quit, because on his screen I was probably just laying on the ground or some stupid shit, or just looking dumb, not doing much because of the desync glitch. So on his screen I probably rage quit, while on my screen I finished the match. Man, Tekken 7 online is fucked up sometimes, I swear. There was this one night where I kept on getting app crashes, like a commenter said before. I kept on getting crashes for no reason. PS4 just kept turning my game off and giving me fucking disconnection ratios and shit. Some shit I shouldn't have. People ain't gonna be thinking that I disconnect now that you can see the ratios because of those app crashes. But you know, there are like probably 4 disconnects out of over 1,000 matches. Not 1,000 matches, but let's see, I got almost 2,000 wins and almost a total of 4,000 matches. So yeah, not that much. Should be like .02 or 1 shit or something like that. Got a promo match right here, if y'all didn't notice with me talking. Oh god, I love that no sword sweep. Thank you, Lord, for no sword sweep. Man, my outfit looks so crispy on this stage. I swear.
Round 4.
There we go. Mid poke wall pressure, even though I was negative as hell. Ugh, negative as hell if you didn't know it. There we go. Nice rainbow drop out of some guard pressure. That's something I don't usually do. Try to become a little bit less predictable with my retaliation methods. As you can see, it catches them by surprise. Oh my god, 8 up. Right here, I don't know what the fuck happened, but somehow, you know, all that Tekken BS happened and I lost my match. Look at all this funkiness right here. Don't know why I pressed the button, but you know, I could have had it if I blocked. I had a feeling he was going to do that, but I didn't block. And he leaves afterwards because he doesn't want me to promote. This fake ass Monaco nigga. Hey, do you want to deathmatch? Hey, I'm easy, I'm negative. Hey. Do you want to, calling me out of the blue, do you want to deathmatch? Should have said hell no, because on his promotion match, during the death match, like every match he got a promotion, I denied it, and it went back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Between me denying his promotion and him winning the match after that, and then me denying his promotion again and again and again, until his little stooge started, you know, spamming my messages on the side, you know, creating this huge distraction, and he got his Gindu rank from me back then, when we were both Overlord. It was his Shaheen, that's where I fought against. He was using Shaheen. Man. Yeah, I had his friends spam my messages while we were fighting, and he ended up getting his Gindu with his Shaheen. Fake ass nigga. Fucking suicide your ass. Just for you. Think you staring somebody with all them buttons, bro. Do something. Got all them buttons. And all this unnecessary shit. It made you look stupid too. It might work on some lower ranks, but don't work on me, but do something. That was a nice setup right there, wasn't it? Clean as hell. I love Yoshimitsu's no sword sweep. Ankles all day.
Get ready for the next battle.
At the same time, I kind of hate it. You know, I don't like some properties that it can't. High Crush, I think, is like Kazuya's sweet. Here we go with another promo against, say, Ling Xiaoyu. QLH. This match was quite messy. It was quite sloppy.
Round 1.
But I got the job done. Typical Ling Xiaoyu play. Grab you and get a free ass combo. Kill me with the Twaxel legs. I call that move Twaxel legs. And they're rolling over on shit. Hit me with another Twaxel leg. I know you tried to Art of Phoenix, so you got slapped. Flashing Steel is an anti-gimmick move right there, I love it. You don't scare me. That was a scary situation right there.
Round 4.
Called her pressing buttons. Or she just tried to duck. She thought I would do a double head turner. Caught that Art of Phoenix. I couldn't twinkle toe her. Oh, what the fuck is going on here? Some janky shit going on, but I got the job done, folks. Thanks for watching, everybody. And I'll see y'all next time.